I want you to go to your YouTube studio and open any random video that you've done in the last 6 months. Go and open one of your poorly doing videos that is more than, let's see, that is more than 5 minutes long. I want you to pick that video. That is the one we are used to work. That's the video we are going to use to work and do this tutorial. The tutorial is going to take about 45 minutes, to 60 seconds. 45 to 60 minutes, and then we are going to take some questions for like the last 15, and then the rest of the time we'll see what we can do. All right. So you have your laptop, you have your iPads, you have your video ready. Let's go. Helen Akwa is in the building. Welcome, Helen. Nice to see you. Helen is like saying, I'm raising my hand. What do you want to say, Helen? Blessings, everyone. Blessings to you, Helen. All right, guys, let us start the class. So, this is a follow-up discussion to what we did last week. Last week, I was discussing how you can manipulate the Ask feature to be able to help you improve your videos. And just as a recap, let me see that I can open one of my latest videos so that I can see that we can do something together. So just as a recap, go to your latest video, go to anybody's video, or you can even go to anybody's video on YouTube, even if you're not so sure. You can go to anybody's video on YouTube. So I'm just going to do a quick recap. Let me see whether the Sunday service with Anna has the Ask feature. Whether YouTube has finally given it. It had not. Yeah. Finally, YouTube has given me the Ask feature on the Sunday service with Anna. So we said you go to your YouTube channel. My videos are 3 minutes long. Okay, Dr. Stella, that will still work. Even your 3-minute video will work because a chapter is supposed to be at the least 10 seconds. So go to your YouTube video, and then I'm going to my live stream. This was the Sunday service we did with Anastasia on Sunday. There are ads running, so I'm just going to pause it for a bit. You can see this is the Sunday service we did. Wow, I had 67 likes. Wow, okay, I've not even noticed. Now, this is the Ask feature that we explored last week. When you click on the Ask, let me see that I can zoom so that you guys can see. When you click on the Ask feature on any video, now you have an option. YouTube gives you a chance to. Let me just why is it stuck on this ad? Let me skip. A 12-minute ad. Jeez. So that was the Sunday service live stream we did with Anna. I've already edited my video, so you will miss the first parts. Hey, Title Pro, welcome, Title Pro. Nice to see you. Welcome, Title Pro. I told people to get their computer, get their iPads, and then they open their studio so that they can follow along nicely when they are doing the practical. Now, when you go to your old video, when you go to any video on YouTube, even your own video, so the Ask feature is just below. The Ask feature is just below the video. It's a new AI feature that can tell you a lot of things to do with a video. Number one, you can summarize the live stream. Why is motherhood crucial? This is one thing that Anastasia answered during the live stream. How did her past shape her? What was her healing journey? So in case you missed the Sunday service, you can even come and just get a summary of what Anastasia discussed in the 4-hour Sunday service. And it gives you an answer. The speaker claims that her YouTube channel has played a great role in her healing journey. And indeed, that is what Anastasia said during the live stream. And she also mentions that she lived with bitterness throughout her life because of her mother leaving when she was 2 years old. She said this thing. So AI is very correct when it comes to this. So this is what we were exploring last week in terms of the Ask feature. Now, today we want to see whether we can create chapters and out of this live stream. This live stream does not have chapters. This live stream is 3 hours 44 minutes. Now, you can actually, first of all, it's important to understand what chapters are. Chapters are normally sections of a video that are divided. So in case you have a very long video, one of the best things that you can ever do to that video is go and divide it into chapters. And they normally recommend, if you have a video that is more than 10 to 15 minutes long, you want to introduce chapters to that video. Why is that important? Why is it important to introduce chapters to that long video? Somebody will ask. And here is where now the answers come in. One of the reasons you need chapters in a very long video is, number one, you are never guaranteed that somebody is going to watch that entire video fully. Let's say, for example, you are giving tips on how to fry eggs. How to fry eggs African style. Helen Akwa is doing a video like that. And the video is like, let's say she goes and does a video that is like 1 hour long or something like that. Chances are high, if somebody wants to go and watch that video, how to like fry eggs African style, in case Helen wants to really get somebody to go and watch that video until the end, the best thing she can introduce is chapters to show the different things that she was doing in that egg frying process. Otherwise, if she ends up like just leaving it like that, and it's a 1 hour video, chances are high that video people will be clicking in and clicking out, and that is going to affect a click-through rate. And we have already established that when a video has a low click-through rate, it means people clicked on that video and then they clicked out. Chances are high is because they did not think that whatever they clicked to watch is what they were being served. And the reason it's important for you to introduce chapters when you are doing very long videos is, one of the reasons is that you need to improve your click-through rate like that. When you have chapters on a very long video, it actually is going to help you improve your click-through rate. Like when people click on that video, they are likely to stay until the end. So chapters, in a sense, are just clickable timestamps. Somebody will be asking, Goga, what is the difference between chapters and timestamps? Chapters are clickable timestamps. You cannot create chapters unless you have timestamps on the video description section. Like when you upload a video on YouTube, you must have on the description these timestamps. Timestamps, once you put timestamps on a video, that is what is going to create what you call chapters. Up to that point, the people are listening, are we clear? So you must have these timestamps within the description of that video, or even a live stream that has just ended. The moment you have those timestamps on the description section, then it is going to automatically generate chapters for your live stream or your video. And I'm going to show you how to do that. A few things that are very important for you to know. Timestamps are going to be very important to improve viewer retention. Let's say, for example, Helen, let's go to the example you are using, the one by Helen. Helen wants to fry eggs African style. And the video is like 1 hour. Let's just say it's 1 hour long. Or let's say, okay, but that may be a bit too much. Let's say Helen's video is at 45 minutes. Let's say 45 minutes. So if Helen has a 45-minute video for frying egg, what she can do is she can go divide it. She can go divide it into chapters, such that she just needs to come and copy those timestamps on the description of that egg video. The moment she puts those timestamps on the description section of the video, she's able to generate chapters for that video. So let's say if the video was 45 minutes long, Helen is going to let's say have about 5 chapters. Let's talk about buying the eggs. Let's say she went to the store to buy the eggs. She came to the house and she decided to whisk the egg. And then so she'll have a chapter there called buying the eggs, whisking the eggs, frying the egg, garnishing the eggs, and then maybe the last one can be eating the eggs or something like that, or something like that. She can figure it out. It's really up to her. It's up to her and and her strategy when it comes to content. So viewer retention is going to be important. Let us say that you come across Helen's 45-minute video on frying eggs African style, and then when you click on that video, maybe you just want to see how she was eating the eggs. You don't care about the preparation. You don't care about how she went to buy the eggs. You don't care. You don't care about how she prepared the eggs. You just want to see her eating. The chapter will take you directly to where she's eating, and you'll actually see it on her video when you click on it, that you can click on eating the eggs chapter instantly. So the chapter will take you directly there. So like you may find that maybe Helen just spent 10 minutes eating the eggs, and maybe that is all you are interested in because you are collecting receipts. So when you click on her video and then you click on eating the eggs, you may find that Helen has dedicated like 10 minutes out of a 45-minute video eating the eggs. Trust me, Helen will have retained that viewer for those 10 minutes on a 45-minute video. That viewer came to just see Helen eating the eggs. That is enough for Helen to get her viewer retention up on that particular video. Number 2, chapters are also important to like improve accessibility on your video. So accessibility in the sense that, like, let's say for example you are looking for something, and then maybe you don't have like let's say you're watching somebody's video, and let's say maybe you don't have so much time, and the video has been divided into chapters, and maybe you just wanted to like find a very specific thing in that particular video. Like let's say you're watching the Sunday service and you just want to access the part where Anastasia was talking about how she found her healing. Maybe that is all you're interested in. Maybe the first part was so emotional and you just want to access the healing part. When a video or a live stream has been divided strategically into chapters, then you can easily click on the healing conversation. That's all you need to click on that video, and then it will take you over to that section where Anastasia was talking about healing, without going through the emotional part where everybody was breaking down and asking for tissues and serviettes. You can easily access that particular part. So it's one of those things that also helps improve accessibility in terms of your video. So one of the things I've said, viewer retention. You must divide your video in chapters because it's going to help retain viewers in certain parts of your video. Number 2, accessibility. Let's say somebody does not want to like look at maybe some emotional part of a video, but just wants to focus on the victory part of a video. They can access that particular part. Another important benefit, which will be my number 3, is your discoverability on Google. Guys, in case you can put very nice titles on your chapters, when people search for something on Google, your video will end up becoming ranked as the first one. Why? Because you divided your video into chapters, and instead of naming the chapters generically, you gave it very nice search-friendly titles. We are going to talk about the importance of like the kind of titles you give your chapters. When you give your chapters like, let's say very like how do I put it? When you give your chapters like when you name your chapters generically, chances are high that they're not going to pop. So when you're doing chapters on like on a video, you have to make sure that you give it like some titles that pop, because you may fail to go viral on the title of a video, but the chapter title can give you virality because that is what somebody was searching, and your video ended up becoming the first result on Google on the results section, taking them specifically to that thing that they were looking for. And that can help you in terms of also pushing your video, especially if it is something people are looking for a lot. Abide Studio, welcome. Thanks so much for coming in. Miss Kevnish is in the building. Thanks so much for popping in. Appreciate you, AAW. Thanks so much for watching in the background. I saw Simone in there. Welcome, Simone. Eva Kika, Miss Titi is in the building. Welcome, Miss TikTok. Nice to see you. Happy Wednesday. Title Pro says looking for receipts in a video using a timestamp. 100%, you can actually get receipts on a video using a timestamp. And I like what Title Pro said up there as well. Title Pro talked about the Ask feature being a way to generate timestamps. You can use the AI title and description generator. The AI title and description generator. I use timestamps to put in chapters. So that's actually very important, and you can generate those titles and stuff. So up to this point, are we clear? Up to this point, are you seeing the importance of chapters? So let me see how you guys have voted on the poll. Hey, Bev Artist Kitchen. Welcome, Bev. How you doing? How you doing? I am still very disappointed on what I'm seeing on the poll. Only 14% of you know about chapters. Only 14% of you know about chapters. 64% of you say they don't use them at all. 23% of you even had the audacity to vote. Goga, what are those? Goga, what are those? The 23%. I am so disappointed. But anyway, that is why we are learning. All right. So can we carry on? So Marlene Simone is saying hi to you. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so let's continue with the chapter. So I'm going to go. Miss TikTok is saying, Goga, I know about it. Stop judging me. What did you vote? Bev Artist Kitchen, do you use chapters? So those of you came to class late, I asked people to go and get their laptops and their iPads, and then they go open a video that they did in the last 6 months that is more than 5 minutes long. We are going to create chapters for that video. So let me go back to so chapters. In case you have a video that is more than 10 to 15 minutes long, please can you normalize creating chapters for your video? Break it into sections, and YouTube actually recommends this. When you go to the YouTube menu, YouTube actually recommends you breaking chapters so that people can consume your content easily. They can consume your content easily, and then it can also help you get that retention that you need, especially if your video is extremely long. Break it down into chapters. It's also going to be very helpful to break it down into chapters, because when people search for that video, you may find that you said something very small. Let's say let's go back to Helen and Eggs video. Let's say Helen in minute number 35, she talked about why she does not like the egg of the pan overheating, and then she goes and puts a chapter there why you should never overheat a pan while frying eggs. Let's go. She goes and makes a chapter title like that, and then somebody comes and types on Google, why should I not overheat a pan while frying eggs? If somebody asks that on Google, Helen's video is likely to appear as the first video, and it will just go and show that person that chapter where Helen was talking about not overheating a pan when frying eggs. That specific part that can help that video in terms of the discoverability and the views. So now we are going to go now to practical. No worries, Simon. So we are now going to go back to the practical section that we had started. Remember the Sunday service we did with Anastasia? Here it is. One of the benefits of this new Ask feature, and that's what I'm telling you guys, can you try to use it as much as possible? This Ask feature can do for you a lot of things. Number one, it can generate for you descriptions, it can generate for you timestamps, it can generate for you new titles for this live stream. It can generate for you tags. So I just need to come here. Let's use the Ask feature just to do a practical. I can just come and ask this live stream that we did with Anastasia, generate for me timestamps and titles and their titles for this video. So let's say we click on, let's see the results. This is what Title Pro was talking about. So let us see. It's going to generate the results. And then, there we go. So we have a few timestamps here. It's not going to be perfect, but we've gotten something. It has given us timestamps and it has given us titles. Anastasia's purpose and the possibility of healing, the role of her channel in healing, living with bitterness from her mother's absence, healing through confusion. I don't like these titles, but you get the point. Promises as a manifestation of healing and breaking a cycle. Let's say, for example, I just come and copy paste this. So remember, this live stream does not have, my current live stream does not have chapters. And that's why I'm saying you need to go back to your old videos and generate these chapters. Let me just copy these ones, for example. Let me copy these ones, for example. So we are going to go now to this video. You go to the description, you go to the studio. This is how I was telling you guys to get your laptop. So go to the studio. Once you go to the studio, click on content. Click on this live stream. And then come to this, come to the Sunday service that we did here. And then just anywhere on the description section. Remember, when a live stream ends, it becomes a video. So you can even come and just say chapters. And then I copy paste those things I generated there. But remember, you must start at 0, 0. Otherwise, it will not show. Always start at 0, colon 0. I can even say, I put a space and then say introduction of Anastasia Blessed. I can just put something like that. So you see, I've copy pasted all these things. I can call them live stream chapters, live chapters. So you put 0. It has to start at 0.00. You can even put like this. You can even put the double zeros or something like that. So let me leave it at this. For example, you can put the double zeros in that. So I'm going to save. I'm going to save, and then we are going to go back to this live stream. We are going to go back to the live stream. Remember, we are going back to the Sunday service. Go back to that Sunday service live stream. So here it is. So I'm going to click on it. And then I want you to notice something. Are you seeing it has broken these things? It has put chapters now. When you scroll down at the bottom at the description section, you will see the chapters here. Now, this live stream has chapters. In case somebody just wants to come and watch the introduction of Anastasia Blessed, they just need to like hover over the live stream. In case somebody just wants to look for healing, promises, or they just want to look at something else, they just need to hover over the video like that. And then on the description section, notice how it looks blue nicely. And then they will come down here. You will see them here. All the chapters you've created for your video. But because remember this video was 3 hours long, I need to go and extract. I need to go and extract like a longer timestamps. I need to go and extract like longer timestamps. So you have to like go and get the, so if you have a very short video, it's going to be very easy. One of the weaknesses with this new Ask feature is that you cannot do timestamps when the video is longer than 1 hour. Unfortunately, the Ask feature cannot generate like descriptions for a video that is longer than 1 hour. It is still, I think, remember, YouTube is still testing out this feature and it is still refining it. So you cannot rely on this Ask feature to go and generate for you timestamps until the end of the live stream or after 4 hours. You have to like go and get the exact, you have to go and get those exact titles that you want to create for that video for that live stream. It's a bit of work. In case you are doing a live stream, you have to go and replay the live stream. You have to go and replay the live stream. You see, what is Goga talking about here? Okay. What is Winston now saying on this part? Okay. Okay. Winston is now like asking people to come and join him on the panel. Okay. At the Tiki bar. Okay. Okay. Miss TikTok is now dancing to like relax and something like that. You see, you have to be very strategic. And you cannot rely on the ask feature if a video is more than 1 hour. But if you know you have a video that is 1 hour or less, you can generate timestamps for that entire video with the ask feature. AI can generate for you timestamps for that entire video. Just make sure that that video is 1 hour or less. If that video is more than 1 hour, ladies and gentlemen, you have to put in the work. You have to put in the work. You are the one who has to go and know, what was I asking Anna for 3 hours? So in my case with Anastasia's live stream, I just need to go to the Sunday service live stream. And then I just need to pick my question. What was I asking Anastasia here? Put a timestamp on it. What was I asking Anastasia here? Put a timestamp on it. What was I asking Anastasia here? One of the ways I can get that easily is by making my interview questions chapters. I can go and make my interview questions chapters. Like it can be asking Anastasia her favorite food, and then you put it there as a chapter. It can be asking Anastasia whether she'll ever get married or something like that. So you don't go and start writing all sentences as like chapters. That chapter will read as Anastasia's take on marriage or something like that. That becomes a chapter distinctly on its own. So you have to be very intentional and deliberate about this chapter business. Now, let me see whether I can answer a few questions on the chat and then we can continue the practical. Hey, Elevate, welcome, Elevate. Nice to see you, Elevate. AAW, you're supposed to be concentrating while working. Eva Kika says, thank you, Goga, 1 hour or less. I did not know that. Yeah, when you try to use the ask feature, it will not generate for you timestamps beyond 1 hour. Especially if you want like timestamps, it will keep it under 1 hour. So take advantage if your videos are shorter. Hey, Bold Pictures, welcome. Addis, I see you, Addis. Welcome, Addis. How you doing, Addis? Agnes Chemiati, welcome. Thanks so much for popping in as well. I think I've said that to everybody. Dr. Stella is asking me a very nice question. Just to be clear, Goga, are chapters the same as timestamps? Yes. In short, yes. Timestamps are what are going to generate chapters. So people use the words interchangeably. Some people say, I need to put timestamps on my video. Some people say, I need to put chapters on my video. So you can use them interchangeably, but just know that timestamps are what generate chapters. You see, like the way we did on Anastasia's, the video I did, the live stream I did with Anastasia on Sunday. When you go to the Sunday service, you see timestamps are the ones that generated these chapters. Timestamps, introduction of Anastasia Blessed, chapter. Sorry, my touchpad is very fast. So look at this. The role of her living with bitterness. Living with bitterness is chapter 3. When you go down to the description section, look at this. Living with bitterness from her mother's absence. So you can already see that timestamp became the chapter. You cannot have chapters without timestamps, but they need to be organized. They need to be organized in such a way that it can generate chapters nicely. Hey, Auntie, welcome, Auntie. Nice to see you, Auntie. Thanks so much for coming in. VW, welcome, VW. VW, I saw your message and I responded to it a bit late when I came back from work. You're most welcome. VW, welcome. Yes. So people use them interchangeably. So I like what Elevate says. Chapters is naming them, and then timestamps is the time. So the timestamps is what is going to generate the chapters. You cannot have chapters without timestamps. Okay, so Dr. Stella got it. Dr. Stella got it. All right. Any other question before we continue with the practical? Any other question? Good. So you can use the ask feature. You can use the ask feature to generate those timestamps. So go to your. I told you guys to open your laptop and your. I told you guys to open your laptop and your, what do you call it, and your iPad. Go to that video that is 5 minutes long. So I'm going to open. Let me see whether I can open. Let me see. Let me get one of you. Yeah. Oh, AAW says, Goga, I meant to say thank you for connecting Elevate and myself. We are real life buddies. Oh, how much do I charge for this? how do I monetize these connections that I've made on YouTube? I need to start charging a fee for this. AW, how much should I, like, I'm sending you an invoice. You are real life buddies because, oh, thank you. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. Those are the things I like hearing. How much, Helen, how much do you charge for these services when we connect people in real life? that can be a new business in 2020. Oh my goodness, Auntie, thank you so much for the membership. Oh my goodness. Let me give you your flowers. Auntie, this is for you. Oh, thank you so much, Auntie. May your pot brim in abundance. Thank you so much for joining the Green Army. I don't take it for granted. That support is going to go a long way in terms of carrying on what we do here in the community. Thank you so much. May your pot brim in abundance. AAW is asking me, what do you want, Goga? No, I was just making a joke because I was just like, first of all, I have to behave. Elevate is my channel member, so I cannot misbehave already. She's already my member, so I cannot be like soliciting, and she's already a member and stuff. So let me behave. Yes. The boss says we probably met on Stash Page or Chip, or that, because the boss say I met the boss courtesy of Elevate, and Elevate has said that the boss must come to the Sunday service, and I'm going to make sure that happens. I like that. But thank you so much, AAW, for saying that. Now I have bragging rights on Elevate. Anytime I see Elevate, I'll just be bragging how I connected her to you. I'll make it like a whole bragging thing. And I'll be punctuating every sentence with it anytime I see her on this YouTube street. I will make it a topic. Anyway, guys, let's continue the class. Up to this point, are we clear? So, chapters are going to be very important, but let us talk about the best practices, because I think that is the most important thing. Let me just go through my notes real quick. Why timestamps and chapters, why they matter. Number one, the viewer behavior on YouTube already forces you to use timestamps. Guys, when you do a video that is more than 1 hour long, unless it is Goga who is watching you to support you, other people are not likely to stay on your video for 1 hour. Like the normal original viewer, a viewer who just stumbled upon your video, you'll be very lucky if they're able to stay on your video for 1 hour. Some of us, we watch your video because we are connected on YouTube and we know each other. So I feel obligated. I'm always obligated. I have to finish the video. Even if I leave you running for the 1 hour, I will do it. But a true viewer on YouTube, they never stay on a video for 1 hour. You'll be even lucky if they stayed for that 1 hour. Getting them to just stay beyond 30 seconds is already a nightmare. So imagine getting a true viewer who is patient enough to watch your video for 5 minutes. Use timestamps to keep that retention. The true viewer on YouTube never stays on a video for long. The true viewer on YouTube never watches ads. They skip them as soon as they see them. That is the true viewer. That is the mark of actually a true viewer on YouTube. So take cognizance of viewer behavior on YouTube and how it can affect your video. So one of the ways to manage viewer behavior on YouTube is by introducing timestamps on your video so that they can be strategically, you can box them to watch even specific parts of your video that are important for them. That person who goes to Google to search for something and your video comes up as the first answer, that timestamp will take them exactly where they need to go on that video. Whether they watch your video until the end, at least they've whether they watch that your video until the end, that's a different story. But if they go and watch that entire section where you're explaining how to like join two parts of a wooden like clip together, that is enough. You've gotten the view you needed, and sometimes you may get a comment out of it, and you may even win a subscription because you are somebody's solution to a problem that they were facing. Yeah, you are somebody's solution to the problem that they were facing. Right now, viewers normally skim through things before they commit to a video, so it's important to make sure that you know, is this going to help me? Yes, no, So Goga interviewed Anastasia. So why should I care? They may want to let me say I go and put a section where I put a chapter title there, how I healed from depression. That becomes the title of a chapter. Do you know that people are going to rush to that chapter? Healing from depression. It's a very high search kind of a thing on Google generally. How I healed from depression. That chapter may take people exactly to where Anastasia was talking about, how she went to see a shrink and things like that, went to the church and she got a very loving community in the church to help her recover, you know, that kind of a thing. You have to make sure that these chapters, the titles are so poppy. I back? Am I back? Sorry, we are, I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. There was a power drip. There was a power thing that dropped a bit, so that's why I was. That's why I think I dropped. I don't. I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize, but I think I'm back now, right? I'm so sorry, and thank you for your patience. You guys are amazing. I like how you can be patient with the teacher. Who was noise making? I like how you can be very patient when the teacher decides to take a quick break. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate that. I don't take it for granted. Let me see where I stopped. Let me see where I stopped. Let me see, where did I stop? Hey, Skevia Kemuncho, welcome, welcome, Skevia Kemuncho. AAW says we had your back. Eva Kika was very quick at sending me messages. Goga, Goga, you are frozen. Goga, you are frozen. Goga, you are frozen, or I'm going to tell people receipts. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. And Eva Kika, appreciate you telling everyone to hang on tight. I really appreciate that. What was the last thing I said, guys? What was the last thing I said? Thrive and Glow with Joe, thank you so much. I know you'll catch the notes. Thank you so much. Have a great day too. Thank you so much for coming in and helping me in the initial setup of the audio and whatnot. Yes. Anastasia, it was on my side. It was on my side. It was on my side. I'm sorry. Are we good? 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 What was the last thing I think I was saying before I froze? Because I can't remember. Yeah. There's something I was saying, but I can't remember. Hey, SMS says tokens. Yeah. No, I always have tokens because Kenya Power did me a Kenya Power once did me bad. I always have to make sure I have a lot of tokens. I never have token problems. I never have token problems. Kenya Power did me bad once, and I had to fix the token issues. Oh, Simone TV says you are talking about the true viewers. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, the true viewer has a certain habit on YouTube. The true viewer never does certain things. The things that as we do as content creators who are like helping, the true viewer never does some of the things we do as content creators, because as we support each other as a community, because we know each other. I know Surviving Men series. I know VW Without Borders from South Africa. I know Helen. I know Anastasia. So I'm likely to support them fully because I know them. I know Auntie. I know Elevate. So I'm likely to support them because of that familiarity. But the true viewer, you guys, the true viewer can, does not owe you anything. The true viewer stumbles upon your video and they choose what to do with your video. And sometimes they may not even care about your video. And that is why it is important to make sure anytime you are doing something on your channel, make sure at least it's going to at least it is something that is going to help you get the attention of the true viewer on YouTube. Because the true viewer has very little patience. The true viewer likes skimming across things. The true viewer does not take certain things as seriously as we do, like ads and whatnot. So you always have to make sure that you are appealing to that true viewer anytime you are doing anything on YouTube. And that is why you have to create chapters for your video. A few things that you have to know is the chapters can help that true viewer jump to what they want to watch. And it can also help them stay longer on the video, because maybe they were looking for something very specific, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh wow, this person has actually addressed a problem I was facing. So let me stay with them. Let me stay because they've actually answered what I wanted to. Maybe they have even more, maybe they even have more. That is what goes in the mind of a true viewer. Maybe this person even has more videos on my problem with fixing this kind of a thing. And then that is how they start watching your videos. They leave this video, they go to the next one. They leave this one, they go to the next one. That is how you get a subscriber who is connected to you because of your content. And that is what we should be aiming for as content creators. YouTube can index the chapters for search purposes, and that makes your discoverability very easy. And then chapters also appear on Google results. I have searched for videos, and the video gave me a chapter of a longer video as a result. And that is good for you. That is very good for you. The important thing that you have to know, the first timestamp, when you are doing timestamps, and we are going to go back to the practicals. you are doing timestamps, let me pick one of you. Let me pick I may not be able to do this. I need to pick like my own video because it will make more sense. I want you to pick, remember that video I told you to open on your studio? I want you to go and pick that 5-minute video. I want you to go and pick that 5-minute video that you are going to use for practical purposes. So go to your studio, go to your content, click on your videos, and then pick like, let me go and pick like this 17-minute video that I did for yoga. So I'm going to pick this 17-minute video. I've already put timestamps on my yoga video. So when you go to this video, you are likely to get timestamps. You are likely to get timestamps. Already done. So this video is like 17 minutes. Let us go and look at it on YouTube. So we're just going to open this video on YouTube. Are you seeing the video? Oh, you guys are still seeing the studio. So let us go open that video on YouTube. Skevia Kemunto, welcome. Skevia is like saying hallelujah. Yes, we are back. Sorry about it, Skevia. So let me go to this video. This is now the video on YouTube. I know Elevate was saying she hates how this thing, the ask feature has to wait for some hours before it appears. This video has the ask feature and it is only 17 minutes long. So I'm just going to ask AI, generate for me timestamps, generate for me chapters for this video with SEO titles. Search engine optimized titles. So that is what I'm asking AI to do for me. Let us see whether it does something. There we go. It has done for me timestamps. It has done for me timestamps. I don't like how they are arranged, but close enough. So the good thing, I see it has given me timestamps for the entire video. The video was only 17 minutes long. Let me skip the ad so that you guys can see. The video was only 17 minutes, 30 seconds long. This AI has given me timestamps for the entire video. So I can just copy paste this entire thing. And you can always like ask it even to give for you a description and things like that. Just copy paste the entire thing. Why is it taking so long? Let me copy it from here. So there. So copy paste it and then come to the edit video, edit that video. Then you come to the chapters. So the chapters are here. We're just going to, I'm just going to copy paste there. So you have to remember, we have to start at 0.00. So these chapters are not well arranged. It has to be the first thing. So you cut it, come and paste it. So those of you are looking at your videos, you are doing videos for your, you are doing chapters for your video, you should be doing this. So artificial intelligence has given me sections. So I'm just going to paste them so that I can create chapters. And then make sure it is the time alone. Remember, it has to start at 00. What I can do, I can even decide to leave this segment. I just say 00 introductions, 045, seated warm up and exercises, 3:30. So this is now you doing it practically. So I hope you are doing it for one of your that 5-minute video that I told you to get. So I can copy this. Minute number 3, paste it. So you put the timestamp and then you space it out, okay? You can choose to put the range, but I don't like putting the range because either way it will be automatic. So you can just cut it. Minute number 6, cut it out. And then minute number 9:15, there. This video is 17 minutes long, so you can see how it's taking me too long to do this. But some of you I know are very quick at editing. So I'm just cut this. There we go. And then I want you to pay attention to the titles that it has given me. Pay attention to the titles that, yeah. So look at the titles that this video has given me. So you want to put those nice titles as your chapter names, because those chapter names may become like what people find when they search for that video. So always make sure that your chapter names are always make sure that your chapter names or your chapter names are things that if somebody was to search for on YouTube, they can find. Make sure that the chapter names are things that people can search for on YouTube. All right. Auntie's thanking the boss lady. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. All right. Up to this point, are we clear? Now I am going to save. So I'm going to save. So I've already saved it. Notice the title. Notice this: seated warm-up and ocean breath yoga, gentle spinal twist for flexibility, dynamic standing floor and lunges, balance challenge, cool down, and I've already done all those things. And then I'm going to go back to the video. Does the video have chapters or not? It has. You see, it has done for me all those chapters. So when you skim through, you can see the video has all those chapters. When you go to the description, look at it has arranged them nicely. Just put them in blue and the titles, and then they should be down here. You'll see all the chapters video will be listed under the video, and it can even give you which section. So you see, if I want to just jump to balance challenge, just click on this. It takes you to that exact part of the video. But you have to make sure you check for accuracy and stuff. So that it does not give you like the wrong. You're not doing like the wrong thing. You're not doing like the wrong thing when you're on a video. It gives you the most accurate part of that particular video. So that is literally the logic when it comes to timestamps. Like the titles have to make sure that the titles are titles that are really popping. The first timestamp must start at 0.00. YouTube says that you have a minimum of 3 timestamps. You have up to a minimum of 3 timestamps on a video. But the longer the video, the more timestamps you're going to create for it. But if a video is very short, you can keep it at around 3 timestamps or 4 timestamps. Each chapter must have at least 10 seconds. Each chapter must be at least 10 seconds long. So don't go and start creating a lot of chapters, because Goga said that we should be doing chapters on our video. Then you go and start creating all these many chapters. That becomes like counterproductive. It's not going to help the video. So the chapters have to be like at least 10 seconds long. So be very intentional when you're doing the chapters, so that they don't you don't end up having like multiple chapters that render the video useless. Right. And then the next thing that is important to add there is that the timestamps must be placed in ascending order. You cannot go and start putting timestamps at minute number 10. A 10-minute video, you go and start with like timestamp minute number 10. It has to start at 0.00, and then now you come downward. So it has to be ascending. Even if the video is like 4 hours long, you'll have to figure out how to break it down from 000 to 04 30 20 or something like that. 4 hours 30 minutes 20 seconds. It will be ascending like that. The longer the video, the more the time will be changing. So you may find that, like, let's go to that live stream we did with Anastasia. That live stream was like 3 hours 44 minutes. Let's say I want to add something for the affirmation. So I just need to go back to that live stream. Let me see that I can get it. I can pull it. So let's say, for example, I want to go to that live stream and I want to put a chapter on affirmation, the Sunday service. So I just need to go to the live stream we did with Anastasia. Let me see that I can share my screen. Just go to the live stream I did with Anastasia. Here it is. And then remember we said ascending order. So let's say, for example, I want to put 03 30 20 3 hours 30 minutes 20 seconds, and then I put a space affirmation, and then I save. So in case I want to go back to this video, I should be able to find an affirmation section on this video. Let me see if I can get it. Let me open on a different tab. So it has to be in that order. See, chapters. Oh, I need to go and edit the time. I did not start it correctly. So I need to change the chapters to be, let me see how this looks. And then I go refresh. Yes, now it appears. So it's just a matter of changing, playing around with the. Yes, it has appeared now. When a video is more than. Oh, sorry guys, you guys are not seeing what I'm saying. You guys are not seeing what I'm talking about. Look at this. So remember the live stream I did with Anastasia, it is 3 hours long. The Sunday service. So ascending order is this. I was adding this section. Are you seeing this section of affirmation? 3 minutes, 30 seconds, 20 seconds. So you have to go and start somewhere here. 00.00.00 because it's going to be like 3 hours. It's going to be like 3 hours long. So the moment you do that, it will come here, affirmation, and then when you go to the video, you will find the chapter. Let me skip the ad. You will find the chapter. Affirmation is here at 3:30. So it shows. So the 00 is very important, and you can categorize depending. You can categorize depending on what you want to see on that particular video. So that's what I was talking about. In terms of the chapter categorization. Hey, Cloud Diesel, welcome Diesel. How you doing, bro? Welcome Diesel. Nice to see you. V Without Border says great demo. Thank you so much, and Dr. Square, thank you so much for noticing the demonstration. So that is very crucial. Then how you start is very crucial, and the timestamps go into the description section. So always make sure you write a very nice description for the live stream, and then the chapters follow the description. Okay, and that is how you're able to see the chapters. Now, the best practices: use action-oriented titles. You know, action, verbs. Remember English. Use verbs a lot. Like, for example, in case you are cooking, you can be writing, what is the verb in cooking? Action-oriented. You can say turning the pan or turning the egg. It can be something that you are doing. So you want to use like action-oriented names on your chapters. So for example, don't go and just say the end. What is that? No. You can put things that are relevant to like their action. People like searching for how to do things. So put action-oriented titles in the chapters. So it can be boiling chicken. Boiling. Boiling is an action. It can be how to peel potatoes. How to peel potatoes can be a title of a chapter. It can be how to swim or swimming in a dirty ocean. It becomes an action. So you have to make sure that you get action oriented the thing. Even try this on your shorts, by the way. Go and try this on your shorts. Go and upload a short today, and then instead of naming that short, instead of giving that short a date, hey, travel and food, welcome. Give that short an action-oriented title, and then you see how that short will do very well. Like let's say, for example, you go and do a shot of you eating something. Just go and type, instead of you typing the name of the food, go and type the action. Eating okra at the restaurant. Give it that kind of a title, and you see how that shot is going to do very well because it's an action. People are likely to click on action-oriented kind of things because that is what people are always looking for. That is very clear. So the title you must have like action-oriented titles. Be very specific. Don't be vague. So you don't want to go and start writing things like part 1, part 2, talk, dance, eat. Don't do things like that. You can, like, if I was to go and create timestamps for this live stream after I finish, you'll find chapters like why chapters improve a video's watch time. That is a chapter title. The best practices when it comes to chapters. How to create how to put chapters in the description. How to generate chapters automatically on YouTube. Those are going to become the titles of the chapter, so that in case somebody is asking those questions, this live stream can become a solution that Google can recommend. One of the things you always have to remember is that YouTube is Google. People search for things on Google, yes, but people also search for solutions on YouTube. And the world is so visual nowadays. People like using videos nowadays to understand things. So people use YouTube as a search tool. So maybe your video is going to be the response to the questions people are asking. And that is why you have to introduce chapters in that particular video. So make sure the titles are not lazy. Make sure that they're very strong. Make sure that they're very strong, because these chapter titles are they become like micro titles to your video. So use the chapters to create micro titles within a video that can help the entire video. You want to use keywords. Try to be as natural as possible when it comes to these words that you're using. Use keywords that people are likely to search for when you're doing those titles. Avoid clickbaity titles. Don't go and start typing things on the video to tempt people to click on that video, and then they end up finding that you are lying. When a true viewer finds that you are lying on a video, they are going to click off, and sometimes they may report you. That is why YouTube is always against clickbaity titles. YouTube never likes clickbaity titles. So you want to avoid titles that are clickbait. You want to avoid titles that are clickbait. It's very important. Simon says, you are very right, Goga. This morning I renamed my short "Walking on the Beach." I got an extra 1,000 views today. Yes, action-oriented things tend to do very well. You could type beach 2026, 0. You not even get a lot of views. And then you go and type "walking on the beach" in January. Boom! The short picks up. Action-oriented. Right. Another thing, I'm getting to the end of the class. I told you 5 minutes. There are some common, so I've talked about the common timestamps mistakes to avoid, and number one is really you have to start at the 0.0000000 thing. That is very important. For a live stream, and let me talk about live stream. And this is probably going to be the last section I'm going to discuss. Those of you who do live streams a lot, can you normalize adding chapters at the end of your live stream? Because the people who are going to replay the live stream will get very good insight when they come to watch the live stream if we introduce chapters on that. So live streams are going to be more difficult than videos, because if you do a live stream that is more than 1 hour, the AI is not going to help you to generate those chapters. You are the one who has to review that live stream manually. You have to go and rewatch and see, what was I saying here? What was the question I was asking here? What was I discussing here? What were the tips I gave in this section? What did I teach people here? So you have to like review your own live stream, and that happens by you replaying it. And then identify the major places where you are discussing different things, the transitions. Let's say, for example, in this case, I'm talking about how to apply chapters on live streams. So you want to introduce chapters in places where there's a bit of a transition. In my case, like for example, now I'm talking about how to apply chapters on live streams. You see, that is a totally different section. Tomorrow, when you guys come to replay this live stream, or those people who miss the academy, they will find a section on this video that is written how to add chapters on a live stream. That becomes the name of that section, and that becomes a chapter. Hey, Lisa J Stocks, welcome, Lisa J Stocks. Thanks so much for coming in. Yeah. And then Lisa says, I've been having the Gemini AI in the YouTube studio. Write my chapter. Yes, absolutely. That's a very good trick, Lisa. And that's actually what you are talking about. Lisa says that she's been using that AI studio to write chapters for her. And she says it has saved her so much time, especially on the live stream. Well done. That is what you are talking about. So use it to. And the good thing with Lisa, your live streams go for how long? Lisa does not do like a lot of hours on a live stream. I think maximum is 2 hours. So she can easily play around with them. The only problem, Lisa, I don't know that you've seen this problem. The only problem with the Gemini AI is that it struggles to generate chapters beyond 1 hour. But I think for you it's very easy, because you can you categorize your topics very nicely. I think it's very easy for you to get, because I think Lisa normally plans her live stream. You can always tell Lisa has planned a live stream because she has like talking points and things she wants to focus on. So she can easily generate, based on her live stream plan, she can easily generate those chapters in addition to what the Gemini AI will give her. So that's a very good tip as well. That's a very good tip. Dr. Stella, I saw it. I'll answer that question. Don't worry. Now, hey Kisha, welcome Kisha. Nice to see you. How you doing? Elevate, my brother Cloud is only saying hi to you. All right, let's continue. So, what was I saying? For live streams, you have to like replay your live stream, identify those major transitions you did on the live stream, and then add timestamps for stream. You always must add timestamps for stream based on those transitions. And I gave a very good example here with the Sunday service with Anastasia. Anastasia and I discussed a lot of things for 3 hours, 44 minutes. But I have broken it down now into chapters so that anybody who comes to replay that live stream can take specific sections that they are interested in. Those of you normally plan your live streams like Lisa J Stocks, you want to use your run. Like there are people like who plan the entire live stream. Like even me, I plan my own live stream. Like I normally plan what I'm going to discuss, and I use AI for that. So in case you have an outline of your live stream, just go and give that entire outline and come and make it chapters. Like for example, this is how this live stream is structured. Number 1, part 1 was setting the scene, understanding what chapters and timestamps are. Number 2, why do timestamps matter, or why do chapters matter on YouTube? Number 3, how to set up the timestamps. Number 4, like that. You can actually just come and what are the tips on writing a strong chapter title? SEO, that's what I'm talking about right now. And then I've talked about chapters for live streams, how to set chapters for live streams replays. Now I'm on say another section. In case you normally have that kind of an outline when you're going live, you just need to come and lift that entire outline of your live stream, and then come and, the moment your live stream ends, come and make it as a chapter. But you have to again go and check which section, because you may have come to the live stream with the mind of, oh, I'm only going to be in this live stream for 1 hour. Then 3 hours later, you still have your outline. Remember, your outline was supposed to be 45 minutes, but you stayed on the live stream for 3 hours. How are you going to categorize those things? You can't go and ask AI to categorize for you a live stream, or to put for you chapters, different sections, yet it was a 3-hour live stream that was supposed to be 45 minutes. So you have to manually go and insert those things where you are discussing those things. Especially let's say if you get distracted. For example, Lisa comes and hey Lisa, how was your birthday? And then I talked to Lisa about how her birthday was last week. We end up having a whole conversation about Lisa's birthday. And then I say, oh guys, let's just come back to the topic. Let us come back to the topic. You see, I've already messed up the entire flow. So I will need to come and put a timestamp way after the discussion with Lisa about her birthday. So that will kind of put, you have to now manually verify. You have to manually verify, was I talking about live streams when Lisa came, or at what point was I discussing live streams? It is very important for you to be to make sure that you're putting the most accurate timestamp where it is necessary. Because remember what we say, if a timestamp is clickbaity, if a timestamp is erroneous, it is going to put off the viewer. The viewer ends up finding your video because they looked for such thing, or they Googled such a thing, and they end up finding that there is no result and you're not giving them a solution there. They may click out of your video, and that will end up messing the analytics of that video. Up to this point, are we clear? So when you finish your live streams, please, Lisa is doing it. Take advantage after the live stream has processed. Can you go and generate chapters for those live streams? It will totally improve how you perceive content creation. I promise. If you have a video that is more than 10 minutes long, can you put chapters on that video? Even if it is 3 sections, put chapters on that video. Hey, Anna Boo, welcome, Anna Boo. Anna Boo, did you change your name? Why are you? Anna Boo, did you change your name? I'm seeing Miss Anna Boo. Anna Boo, welcome, Anna Boo, nice to see you. Hey, Marcus, thank you so much for the 3 months of fast. That is my amazing brother and channel member all the way from Germany. Welcome, Marcus, nice to see you. Marcus, I've not seen you on YouTube. I've not seen you on live stream for a while. Do you still do live stream, Marcus? I've not seen you live for a minute. Welcome, Marcus, and thanks so much for the 3 months of fast. Diesel is saying blessings to everybody. Thanks so much, Diesel. And Diesel, I appreciate you how you received the raid on Sunday. Thanks so much for the support you give us on the raid. Anna Boo says yes, I did. Oh yeah, you changed your name because I'm it used to be Lashmi Beach and something like that. Now I'm seeing at Miss Anna Boo on the chat. I'm at least I know it's Anna Boo, but yes, at least I know Lashmi Beach to be the one that used to stand out more. Oh yeah, oh no, so sorry. Oh my god, that's a very rough way to start the year. Marcus, I'm so sorry. Sick for 3 weeks. You did not even enjoy New Year's, right? Because 3 weeks means that from New Year's Day you've been happy. I'm so sorry, brother. Thank you so much for letting me know. I hope you get better soon. Are you improving at least? Are you getting better? Is everything okay? Do you need us to come to Germany and give you some chicken soup or something? Let me know. Germany is just here. It's not very far. You can just take a bus to Germany. I hope you get better soon, Marcus. Yeah, because I haven't seen you live for a minute. It's been a while since I've seen you live. And I always know you go. Okay, what was I discussing? Yeah, you see exactly what I just did. I decided to chat with Anna Boo. I decided to chat with Marcus. I decided to say hi to Kisha. In case you had a channel outline and then you forgot, you need to go and put that timestamp somewhere appropriate so that you don't lose that train of thought. So because some of you talk too much on your live stream, even when you mean to do serious things. Not just talking too much. Some of you decide to start dancing on your live streams. Some of you, that's why you remember to start giving people about updates about your life. Yet you say the title of your live stream was saying how to cook okra. That was how you came. That is the live stream you came to do. 1 hour later into your how to cook okra video, you are discussing with us some serious gossip about some celebrity. Remember the live stream was how to cook okra. 2 hours later, the person has even forgotten that they were cooking okra. Now they are discussing how they went to church and the way they don't like the pastor and they are preaching, especially in this new season. Then somewhere in 3 hours, they remember they were supposed to be cooking okra. Then they start remembering how they, guys, this is my season of prosperity. Then they start remembering how this is the time they want to start affirming themselves in the new year. By the time you start watching a 1 to 3 hour video, the title of the video was how to cook okra. You find them cooking okra at the last 10 minutes. What have they been doing for the last 1 hour, 3 hours? Just random things that have nothing to do with the title of the video. Now, can you put chapters in that video? Can you put chapters in that live stream? You can even say gossiping about Beyonce, discussing my church. There are chapters based on the things that you are doing on that live stream. We won't judge. At least it will tell us to go and skip the last part so that we can see where the part where you are making okra. It will make us know that you did not make okra until the last 10 minutes of the live stream. You've been doing other things for the 3 hours. It gives us content, and that is one of the benefits of doing. Mary is laughing. Mary, I'm telling the truth. These people, they say they call us for a live stream. How to cook okra. 3 hours later, the okra has not been cooked. They were just talking, discussing just random things, very, very unrelated things, nothing even to do with cooking. Then they remember at the last minute that they need to leave. And they, oh my God, guys, we've not cooked okra. Let me run to the kitchen. So this is my fridge. They're running to the kitchen. That is when they start remembering that they've never unboxed their fridge and they need to show off their kitchen. Guys, did you know that I've ever shown you my kitchen? Look at my kitchen, guys. I got the wallpaper done. Remember, they're not cooking okra. They've totally been derailed. But that bit of being derailed needs to be a chapter. You can make that a chapter and says the wallpapers that I use in my kitchen. Unboxing my new fridge. You can even unbox your fridge while on the live stream at that point. And then please cook for us the okra, because that was the title of the live stream. So that is why the chapters are very important. That's why the chapters are very important. Some of the common mistakes that people make when it comes to creating chapters. If you don't put the 0.00, the 0:00, the chapters will not generate. You have to put 0, and it must always start at 0:00. Don't make the chapters too short. Part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Who cares about parts? Name those parts. Gossiping about my pastor. Helping my kids get ready for school. Unboxing my fridge in the kitchen. Cleaning the dishes that are forgotten in the sink. Cooking okra. I did not say part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. You see, I've given those sections names. So the chapters must reflect those names. Don't overload your video with too many chapters. That's another mistake that most people do. Just because Goga said that you need to put chapters on your video, it does not mean that your entire video is just chapters. Guys, the minimum that YouTube allows is 3. You also exercise a lot of judgment when you're doing those chapters on your site. You don't need to go and start bombarding us with the chapters because but Goga was teaching about chapters last week. Yes, Goga was teaching about chapters, but Goga did not say that you go and put like 100 chapters on your video because the chapters need to be 10 seconds long. Be very exercise a lot of discretion on what is important because chapters are a way of driving traffic to your video as well. So don't go and just overload quality sometimes is way better than quality. There's a video that can have 3 chapters, and there's a video that can have 10 chapters, and the 3 chapters is what that video needed to to go viral. So please, 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 quality over quantity when it comes to the number of chapters that you. The longer the video, the longer the live stream, the more chapters you're likely to have. The shorter the video, chances are high, not many chapters. Okay, so please, please exercise a lot of judgment when you're setting up these chapters from your videos. When your video is too short, some videos don't need chapters. You cannot be having a 1-minute video there, and then you even go and put any chapters on a 1-minute video. And maybe the video was just focusing on one thing. I know chapters are like a minimum 10 seconds long, but guys, it does not mean you go and do a video of 30 seconds and then you throw like 10 chapters for us in that 30-second video. Anyway, you can't even do it anyway because the minimum is 10 seconds. But if you have a video that is 1 minute, you cannot have 10 chapters on a 1-minute video. Why? If a video is 1 minute, you want to put probably 2 chapters or something. If a video is 3 minutes, you can decide to put 3 chapters as well, maybe different minutes focusing on different things. So please, 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 don't go and start throwing for us chapters under the sun here, because Google said we do chapters. You have a 1-minute video that has 10 chapters. Seriously. No. Don't abuse the feature. Don't abuse the feature. So too many chapters, again, it becomes problematic. You want to avoid emojis and symbols on your chapter titles. So please don't put emojis and symbols on your chapter title. That will really help in terms of the chapter. You can always change change the chapters in case the chapters are not really doing well for you. You can always change them anytime. Remember, I said you just need to go to your video detail section at the description level. Let me see whether I can show an example. Like, let's say this video that I just changed this video that I was just doing right now. This video that I was just doing right now, the Sunday service we did with Anastasia. Let's say, for example, I want to add, I want to remove certain things. I want to remove certain things. Or maybe I want to add another section or something like that. Like, let me say, for example, at minute number 59, minute number 59:02, Anna talks about okra. You can just come and add, you can add them. Save. And then we go to the video. We go to the video and see whether it has been added. Just go back to the video. Is it here? I'll get it. Okay. Let me open it in a different tab. It needs a different tab. Let me open it in a different tab. So I want to go and see whether I have that okra chapter. So you can, it's flexible. It can always change. It can always change. It can always change depending on the time you want it to. Yeah. Anna talks about the okra video. Yes, it reflects. It reflects. So you can always, like, in case you want to change, you can always do that. You can always do that in terms of switching up the chapters and what. Hey, Evangelist Andra, welcome, Evangelist Andra. Thank you so much for coming in. First time I'm seeing you on my live stream, Evangelist. Welcome. Thanks so much for coming in. No worries, Title Pro. Thank you so much. Thanks so much, Title Pro. Appreciate you stopping by. Welcome, Evangelist, and thank you so much, and welcome to this beautiful community. So nice to see you there on the chat. Yes, so you can always it is really up to you. In case you don't like maybe how the video how the title is showing, you can always go and change You can even get rid of the chapters altogether. Again, it really depends on you. It depends on you. So make sure that when you're doing these chapters, you're very clear. You're very clear in terms of it's very flexible. It's very flexible to change them. Conclusions. Chapters are not optional when you have long form content, by the way. It is a requirement that you need to pursue intentionally as a content creator. Don't treat chapters on videos as optional. Make it like a habit. And eventually you get better at it. Long form content like long videos and live streams, you must always introduce chapters so that you can kind of bring attention to the parts of that content that you want people to actually pay attention to. They improve the viewer experience, the person who is coming to watch your replay, or even the performance of that particular video. And the more you keep doing chapters, the better you get at it. And that is going to be my homework for you. Go and add chapters on your last 3 videos. Go and look at your last 3 videos. Add chapters on them. The next video you are going to upload on YouTube, use chapters on that video, and then see the difference. So go and pick the last. Go and pick that last those last 3 videos. Add chapters on them, and then show. Make sure you show us what it looks like, and confirm that they are running nicely and it has categorized. Categorize your video into chapters, right? And I think that's really it for me. Unless there's any question, we have 15 minutes left before the end of the class. So any questions and any questions, any comments? I'm going to drop any link that will be necessary to support this class from the description section. Was this helpful? Or did you find yourself even more lost? Was it helpful, or did you find yourself more lost? Let me see that there are any questions that I can check. Let me see. Any questions? Yes, so you can edit chapters after publishing. That is perfectly allowed. You can change the names, you can change the timestamps, you can add them, you can remove them. It's perfectly fine. Another question that I think that is very popular is don't put misleading chapters. These are very important, and this is like a warning. No clickbaity titles, please. Very important. Don't put inappropriate content in chapters as well. You must also follow the guidelines by YouTube. If you go and put like suggestive titles on your chapters, YouTube will not highlight. We get the guys. Did you ever know that normally, if you're a monetized channel, you cannot put like sexually suggestive titles on your videos? Yeah, YouTube will flag your video. It will demonetize that video. It's the same thing with chapters. Don't go and put suggestive titles on your chapters. It will be flagged. So that is also a warning that I have to put there. Hey, the world of braggers, thank you so much for the 8 months of trust. Thank you so much, my brother, His Eminence, the Pope, the DJ. I'm the only person, only me and Anna have been immortalized on the World of Braggers channel. We have our own tracks that were done in dedication to us. So thanks so much, the World of Braggers. I really appreciate that. Simone says, yes, it was helpful. Right. Thank you. Lisa says, yes. Dr. Sala says yes. Debose says yes. Now, when I come to your videos tomorrow, I must see chapters. If I don't find chapters, I'm going to roast you at the Sunday service. When I come to your videos from tomorrow, I must see chapters. So you better go and put chapters on the last 3 videos that you did on your channel. Go and put chapters on them. I'll only look at the last 3 videos. I will not go and look at the old ones, because I know there is where you're going to hide your things. The last 3 videos that you have done on your channel. That is your homework.